And it's that time to go out to Big Budah right now.
Oh, yes.
Everybody's crafting. It's Craft Lake City now. The name has changed, B.
Can you sense the kind of energy that's coming from through the lens? Can you feel it?
It's crafting
I'm feeling
energy.
It, yeah.
Pick it up
it's
on
all
something.
over.
It's the weekend's almost here energy. That's the kind of energy. Let's be honest, everybody at home, it's Thursday. Robbie, our sound guy, he actually coined the phrase. He's calling Thursday Little Friday. So, you know, I like it.
Friday.
I told him we should make T-shirts, but from now on, I actually own the rights to that name, so Robbie can no longer refer to Thursday as Little Friday. He has to refer to it as Big Budah's Little Friday. So, you know, and then in small print it says AKA Thursday. It's really confusing, but we're trying to make some money. That's all. Robbie, you know, I'll give you 50%. Yeah, I gotta get paid.
50%. You're generous, man.
But you hit the name right on the nail right on the head. It's right up there. In case you get lost and you don't know exactly what it's called, Craft Lake City. Yeah, I'm assuming it has to do something with craft, and it's here in Salt Lake City, so maybe there's a marriage or
some type
you know,
connection.
There's got to be a connection, a thread, if you will.
Ooh, weaving us all together.
Yeah. So when we come back, we'll talk to somebody who knows exactly what they're talking about. Because, you know, I just crack jokes for a living. I have no idea what the heck I'm talking about. So
yeah, we know. You're making that apparent here.
That's your trademark.
And at some point, we're gonna figure out how Jim Gray and Corey Pavin are gonna fight. Because if you haven't heard that story, that's a big news story that broke yesterday. We'll talk about that and all kinds of stuff that's happening here at Craft Lake City. Coming up next. Don't go anywhere.
We better research that one.
Yeah.
All right.
You're going down.
Thanks, B. All right, we're going to go back out to Big Budah, who's hanging out at the Gallivan Center. It's the second annual Craft Lake City Festival. Yeah. Second, so it could be even bigger this year.
Oh, yeah. All things crafty.
I'm really impressed. You knew that it was the second annual Craft Lake City. That's impressive.
Well, it's because I remember it from the last time.
He learned so much.
When you and I went together
because
and learned how
you
to
had
craft.
a booth. Yes, the Dan Evan dolls. I remember those. Yeah. People used them and turned them into voodoo dolls, unfortunately. But, you know, that's why you have a pane, a sharp pane.
She was very close to calling it the big heads.
It's all good.
Well, yeah, I wasn't going there, but hey.
That's how we roll. So we'll give you samples of everything, but I think it's appropriate that we find out what it's all about. It is the second annual event, and who better than to get it right from the top. Good morning, how you doing? It's Angela. Is it Angela?
Yes, Angela Brown.
Okay, so tell me about the show, this event. If people that are watching that don't know anything about it, what is it about? What can they expect? When is it? How is it happening? How much does it cost? You know, give me the lowdown.
Well, first off, this event is free, and it's happening this Saturday right in downtown Salt Lake City at the Gallivan Center from 2 until 9 p.m. We've got local bands, over 130 local crafters and artists, all with handmade items.
Now, people that are out there saying, you know what, I knit, I sew. Is it too late for them to get into the show? Can they still call somebody and say, hey man, I got some money, I want to put a booth up, you know, maybe my name is Dan Evans and I still got some leftover voodoo dolls. I mean, can that still happen?
Dan, we'd love you to submit next year with your voodoo dolls. It is a juried show, so unfortunately it is closed for the time being, but if you're interested in getting in next year, just check out craftlakecity.com.
All right, so what do you think, you know, the top 3 things that people definitely have to see if they're going to come out to the event?
Definitely the local music. We also have local food vendors, and then of course the artists. We've got artists that are doing anything from handmade dolls to fantastic baby items to, you know, artists that are making clothing.
All right, so. Angela, thank you so much. We appreciate that. Speaking of artists and vendors, and we got one of them right here. Good morning. Hi, what's your name?
I'm Emily Palmer.
Emily, so what do you got? Well, you're going to show us how to do a doll, or
we're going to make an
you take it away.
We're going to make an owl plushie this morning.
Okay.
So we start by cutting it out, just really simple. Sew on its face, and then I need you to choose some eyes for it.
Big eyes, big eyes. Your big brother. Everything's big. Everything's big. Big eyes.
We like big eyes. Gives it a lot of personality. Okay. And we have an owl skin after we get it.
It's like we planned it.
Together.
It's like we planned it.
And I need you to stuff the owl.
Okay. You're gonna have to hold the microphone.
Alrighty.
Okay.
So there's a little opening. Shove some stuffing in there. There's a stick to really get it in there if you need it.
You should leave this to the professionals. You see, I've never done this before.
Well, you're doing a great job.
Okay.
Lots of stuffing.
You're not flirting with me. It
feels
like flirting.
Don King's
feels like flirting. Okay. How's that? I don't want mine to be too fat. I don't want it to look like me.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So we got kind of a skinny owl.
Okay.
Then we sew up this seam, and in the end, you have a cute little plushie.
Bam. That's how it. Now, if people want, if they're lazy like me and they just want you to do it, how much would that cost?
Well, this one is usually about $7 or $8. I've got tiny ones for $5. I've got them all the way up to $12.
We're just at the top. We're going to work our way down. It's all part of Craft Lake City. Don't go anywhere. We're live here at the Gallivan Center. Bye, guys. Nice job. High five on top.
How'd you
Booyah.
like all those plushies staring at you when you walk into your dark house?
Yeah.
Freaked
Ward
me
off
out a little bit.
intruders.